All right, day number 4 of the 27-day mobility challenge here at the Reprogram. So we've been focusing on the shoulders and the shoulder joint a lot for the last 3 days, and now we're going to move inwards towards the thoracic spine, because the thoracic spine is the base of support that the scapular structure can work off of. And if we've got poor thoracic mechanics, we've got bad scapular mechanics, right? So if we're suffering on the axial skeleton, the appendicular skeleton is going to suffer as well, okay? So the movement we are going to use to assess optimal thoracic rotation and extension to some degree is called the thoracic wiper, okay, or like the windshield wiper or thoracic wall wipers, whatever you want to call them. I really like them because they not only do they put you in like a contralateral position, like one leg forward, one leg back, which is obviously a constituent of how we move. And I can see how free someone's thoracic rotation is as they mobilize around the restriction or the limitation of the wall being there. So what we'll do is I'll show you that, but first I want to highlight the importance of it, because it really encourages you to think about a lot of today's daily activities are very sedentary by nature anyway. We're on our phones, on a desk, on the computer. And even now when we actually walk, when our bodies actually want to open up and start getting this rotational drive coming in when we've got one leg in front of the other and walking, i.e. human gait, we don't have it. We're suffering, okay? So what happens is the back gets super locked up and we end up swiveling through the hips. All right, so that's not good, gentlemen, okay? So what we want to do is we want to teach our body to actually stabilize through the hips and dissipate that rotational force of the one leg forward, one leg back, i.e. the contralateral pattern or human gait cycle. And we'll go into this stuff further on down the line, but at the minute I'm just focusing on this 10-day active screening. We don't have that tool, we don't have that movement to allow that force to dissipate correctly through the spine, okay? So we end up trying to dissipate it through the hips, and that's when we get lower back pain because the back starts swiveling, the lower back, and we get like knee problems as well. And it just really impacts our general performance, okay? So what I'll do, as usual, I'll put you down, and then I'll demonstrate the thoracic wiper. Here we go. All right, so this is what the thoracic wall wiper looks like. Okay, so you'll notice that I'm in a contralateral position first, okay? Really important reason for this is A, we get a nice hip flexor stretch in hip extension in the back leg. I like to squeeze my glute as well so that I get a bit of contraction there and know that my hips are locked solidly in place. And the other reason is that this leg being flexed up here is protecting the lower back. And that's actually like, it's bias, it forces the thoracic to work. It biases out that rotation. Because a lot of times when we see people, when we analyze human gait and see people locked up where they don't have much rotation in the thoracic spine, what happens is that they end up winging out through here, right? And the whole lower back tries to rotate with it. Like I said, we get that kind of penguin walk going on. So this is it. So contralateral position, facing this way, right leg up, left leg down. Arms in this position, and what you're trying to do, what the goal is for you guys at home, is to not let this hand come off the wall, okay? So we're going to go up, 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 round, and then from here, with the hand, the shoulder will rotate, so it's rotating round, and you can see that rotation capacity going right through that thoracic spine, okay? And back round, shoulder external rotates to come back to the start. Up, 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 past the ear, shoulder internally rotates, right? And the idea is to get your upper back completely flat on the wall, okay? Now, a fail would look like this. As you come up, you come up, you don't have the rotation, and the hand starts coming off the wall, okay? That's one sign of a fail. Or if we may get past that initial rotation and then the hand comes off, okay? Or what I see quite commonly is that when they come up here, they get up there and then they really got to bend the elbow and then they straighten it out again at the end, okay? The other main giveaway is, like I said before, is as they come up, up, rotate round, and they haven't got that thoracic rotation, so this knee comes right out on the foot folds. That is a fail, okay? That is just showing showing that you have a lack of rotation mobility through the spine, okay? So as you rotate throughout thoracic, that knee is turning out, all right? So it's really important to make sure that as you come around, that upper back is flat against the wall there, okay? So that is the thoracic wall wiper, all right? A really good tool to measure rotation, and even then, if you give it a couple goes, give it sort of 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps per side, and you'll really feel that as you move like this, you'll feel like that rotation's already starting to come back anyway, okay? Now, to be clear, I had a question about these screening tools, these standards that I use to assess movement and joint health and general movement capacity for everyone. They aren't necessarily the movements that you would use to improve the quality of that standard test, okay? They aren't necessarily the movements that you would use to pass the screening, okay? There are better exercises and there are better movements and better, I don't want to say stretches, but mobilizations to improve your mobility so that when you assess yourself again using that movement, you pass with flying colors, okay? And that is coming up, and I'll explain that through this 27-day mobility challenge. All right, thanks for listening. Check me out at the Reprogram, www.thereprogramonline.com for more information. See what I do. There's also a free mobility assessment there that you can register for and do yourself, and it goes through everything I'm gonna explain anyway. And you can see more about what I do there as well. Okay, so thanks a lot. Check this out.
Hi there, I'm Andrew Graham, founder of the Reprogram Online, and if you're here, it's likely because you are feeling the frustration of a body that just isn't performing the way it used to. Maybe it's a nagging joint pain, the frequent injuries, or the simple truth that despite all your efforts, you're not seeing the results you desire. As a busy professional, I understand how valuable your time is. You want a body that not only performs well, but one that you can enjoy and that you know is capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Yet, finding the right path in today's fitness industry is like navigating an untamed jungle of misinformation, quick fixes, and empty promises, often leaving you frustrated or worse. That's why I created the Reprogram, a comprehensive training system designed to not only build a strong, athletic physique, but to do it in a way that prioritizes injury prevention, joint health, and longevity. By merging concepts from physical therapy and strength and conditioning, the Reprogram targets and alleviates the very issues that are keeping you from moving forward. Starting with our free mobility assessment, we will identify these issues, as well as your potential risk of injury, and design your training program based on your results. You see, many people think they need more, but often what they really need is better. It's not about lifting the heaviest weight or doing endless reps. It's about focusing on what truly matters so that you can build a body that's not only aesthetic, but resilient. A body that works with you, not against you. The Reprogram is built for men who understand that their body is their most valuable asset and who refuse to let joint pain and past injury dictate their future. Using the 3-stage training system, you'll regain your mobility, correct muscle imbalances, and improve your posture, all with minimal equipment. I mean, imagine a life where you're not just managing pain, but actually eliminating it and getting stronger every day. Believe me, I understand the frustration of trying to stay active when your body seems to resist every step. But with the right approach, that frustration can quickly turn into fuel for change. The Reprogram is designed to respect your time and deliver results in a way that actually teaches you about your body. So, are you ready to break the cycle and unlock your potential? Then I invite you to start your journey today. Remember, this is about you, investing in your future, your health, your quality of life. Click the Get Started button to begin your free mobility assessment. I'm Andrew Graham, and I'm here to help you banish pain, optimize mobility, and unleash strength one step at a time. Let's get started.